Hello. Hello, everybody. Three people in chat already. Mr. Blue and Samir and Eric Seth. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hopefully some people will join us. I know Dave Cadice is installing a washer dryer tonight, so he won't be here, but we should have a few other people join in at some point. In the meantime, I just put my screen like this so that I could not be, how can I say it? Put my screen like this so it wasn't just a big picture of me. I'm busy sorting brick. That doesn't work. I need to make my picture smaller. I'm busy sorting brick. There we go. We'll go like that for now. I've been doing some colors the past few days. So just getting, this is my second round sort, which is getting things ready for going directly in the bins. So that's what I've been working on. And hello everybody in the chat, like I said. Also, I started a build on the weekend. A piece of old gray brick just flew at me from the table somewhere. A piece that broke off. So I'm building the Lunar New Year Ice Festival. I just threw all this stuff in a bag, so it was easier to move downstairs. But I've been working on that. Hey sis, welcome. Just kind of giving an update of what I've been doing. This camera needs to come down further. Of course, now it's in the screen. So you also notice I've got a white surface, which is probably the biggest change here. Let me just go back to my full screen. Main, there we go. And now I'm backwards because that's camera's inverted. I have just below here, I've got a, oh, I can't actually move that camera. Well, that sucks. All right, let's do something different here. On the weekend, I went to IKEA. There we go. And I bought myself a good-sized table in white. So just trying to pan with this because so it's like a 5 foot by 35 inch or something like that table, 20 by 60, I think it is, or something like that, if in centimeters. So I bought that. I also bought a nice stand for my laptop. Actually, you know what? I can just pull that up in a picture. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's go back to all me here. There we go. Let me just pull up my Google Pictures. I'm going to give you a better look at how my desk is. Sorry, just trying to find the pictures. Let's just share the screen. I'll actually have to add it to the stream. That helps too. So this is the big table that I've got, and just a picture of what I was building, just to show the progress. So I built a boom arm that just sits off the corner, and half of it holds my laptop, half of it holds my computer. And now on top of that, I also have, well, it's just showing that I have more desk space. And on top of this, oh, and I was sorting upstairs as well. I've got multiple projects going on upstairs. I've got some sorting going on upstairs while I watch TV, if I don't want to be sitting at my desk down here. And down here, I've got some sorting going on and some building. Lots of Lego stuff. And you can see the Space Star puzzle is up here in the corner, waiting to be built. But that's for another day. Let's pull this guy in for now. There we go. So yeah, I also took my camera boom, which is here, and I've also attached it to the arm of the monitor's arm. So now I kind of have everything off the table. So I have lots of desk space. Like the entire desk space is available now with nothing sitting on it. So, all right, checking on chat. As I said, Mr. Blue, Samir, Eric Sith is here. My sister, Mr. Brickham's dad, not feeling well, won't be there tonight. That's fine. We know that you are sorry. You're Canadian. Of course you are. Of course you're sorry. And I won't bug you because no one else is here, so you know, whatever. And for the record, when I'm looking this way, I'm actually looking at the stream. When I'm looking this way, I'm looking at what I'm sharing on the screen, and then the camera is kind of right above that screen. So just if I'm not looking directly at you, I don't mean to be rude, because I'm not. Actually, Rick, I'm being rude to you, but everybody else I'm not being rude to. Fazoom is here. Hello, sir. Yeah, and Dave Sincere hopefully will be on soon. Dave Cowdice is building a washer dryer tonight. I think he bought all the parts and he's assembling it or something. No, he's basically bought that. His washer dryer is we're getting too old, so they bought a new one and he's installing it tonight. So, and that could take some work, just because he probably doesn't realize it, but the dryer probably has a hot water hose to it. So hopefully he's ready for that. And Fazoom's here for a few seconds. You're welcome, Rick. As long as I can make you smile if you're not feeling well. And yeah, Fazoom, we know you're older than I am. I'm not trying to be rude, just saying. And you know, it's bedtime for you. So old guy. Anyway, also on the weekend when I was at IKEA, I bought the I bought the 3-piece little Lego box kit. 16 by 11, two 16 by 11 boxes. I didn't actually check the height. And then a 22, I don't know why there were these dimensions, a 22 by 16 bigger bin, and they stack on top of each other. I just bought this because I saw them and I haven't gotten any, and I want to see what it was like. I may get one more kit like this and a bigger one, because there's one more size that's basically double this. So there's another bin. But for now, I figured I'd just get that and play with it. But yeah, I'm really loving this new table, and it gives me a lot more room here. And like, this is my work computer back here, which I've got sarcastically, or I've just put on a little YouTube video playing there, which is actually kind of a cool screensaver. Just keep my screens alive so that at least the Lego images appear in the background. So yeah, these bins come with 0 Lego. You have to buy the Lego kit separately. There's a little box of Lego that comes with it as well. But I didn't bother. They look like they're all fairly common pieces. Jeff has also joined us. Hello. So yeah, they were basically just empty boxes. But I was going to maybe put brick separators or something in there. But years ago, my daughter went to one of those little paint things for people site and got this little box, and she wrote brick separators on the top. So this is my official brick separator bin. Oh yeah, and I love you, Daddy. I think that still holds true. She doesn't really talk to me much right now, but she's a teenager, so you know, that's a given. I thought they came with bricks too, but they didn't. So I guess that's that way you don't have to buy. You can just buy the storage and not get the bricks. Keeps the cost down as well. I don't know. Drink break. My favorite iced tea, raspberry iced tea this time too, which is even better. So yeah, working on lots of stuff. I have, I'm going to show you an upside down picture for a moment. Hold on here. Oh, I just have to go to StreamYard again, and I'll just switch this, and I'm just going to bend this camera backwards, and over here, it's hard to tell. Let me just see if I can raise that. This is another table I have sitting over here, and this, where's my finger? Oh, I just killed the camera. Okay, well anyway, that stack of things there with the white box on top, that's my space hammer that I took to Bricks Cascade. It's still packed in there. I haven't really looked at it to see if it has any damage, but since I killed that camera by moving it, it's weird. Anyway, what can you do, right? So, yes, I do like my brick separator box, and yes, buying Lego storage that already has storage in it is kind of useful or useless. That being said, I mean, these boxes are pretty small. Interior dimensions are even smaller, which I've never actually measured, but hold on, because luckily I have bins of brick here. I can just find some plates. I just got to find the right plate bin. grab a 6 and an 8. Let's see what the interior dimensions are, because now I'm curious. So this is, so 6 and a, so this is 7 wide by, I'm guessing about 14. Nope, 8, 9, 10. This is 7 by 12 interior bin. So weird dimensions. I don't know why they didn't do 6 by, but you know, they have their reasons. Actually, you know what? It's probably because it's metric. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's IKEA, so therefore it's metric. So yeah. Hold on. I'm just gonna kill my StreamYard for a second. I'm gonna lose my image for a minute because I'm just gonna start it up again. Luckily, you can still hear me. Just try to get that camera back. Build. Yeah, that worked. Start virtual camera. There we go. See, now camera's working again. It muted. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, sorry, I'm catching up now. I was saying I love this picture. I'll show it in a few moments. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Settings, audio. Can you hear me now? I think so. We don't hear you. That's the last thing I see is Samir saying we don't hear you. So, oh, hold on. Echo. Okay, you can probably hear me now, I think, finally. If not, you can hear me now, or it's better or worse. I don't know. Anyways, quality issues. I mean, come on. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. Sorry about that. When I switched my camera, I got out of StreamYard because it's, or OBS, sorry, I got out at OBS Studio, which is the sharing screen multiple camera thing, because this camera keeps on dying. And when I did that, I guess it muted me, and then it killed my audio. So anyway, yeah. Quality issues. What can I say? No one ever said I had good quality related issues. Anyways, this picture back here is actually this guy, which is, why is that over there? That should be over here. Which is Baby Groot, obviously from Guardians of the Galaxy, with Ant-Man in his small form cutting his hair with little broccolis on the bottom, and Avengers spelled out here. It's one of my favorite pictures. Anyway, that's why I was saying that I like that picture back here. So, and my kids are right there too. Anyway, so I guess since no one's joined in yet, we will hop into the news. And if no one joins in tonight, maybe we'll do our topic a different night. Because I mean, I can talk about, our topic is stuffs. Our topic is, here, let's just show it again. Is Lego MOC, or Lego/MOC photography. Do you take your time or wing it? In other words, do you spend the time to take really good quality photos, or do you just take a photo off your desk and say, like, here's my picture? I tend to go that way, the wing it way. I know Fazoom was saying on our private chat earlier today that he was the same. But there are reasons to take professional photos, to take photos that look better. But we'll get to that later. For now, let's get to the news. Let's just close the things I don't need. So first up, make this a little bigger, hopefully. So first up, news. There's a few articles this week. This one's one of the ones I'm looking forward to. So Chronicle Books are the company that makes all the Lego puzzles, most of the Lego puzzles, which most of them are available on Shop at Home now, finally. And Jeff wins it as well. But this first puzzle was actually a Lego Ideas entry. They had a puzzle on the Lego Ideas website. They had a, hey, take a photo of something cool that we can make a puzzle out of. And this was one of the ones that won for space, which I am extremely looking forward to. So this is currently, or will be available in the spring, probably from the Chronicle Books website, Barnes & Noble, and places like that in the States. It's a little harder to get in Canada. I've been buying them off of Amazon, but now Shop at Home actually has them as well. So hopefully this will appear on there, but definitely buying this. I just finished the minifig head puzzle, which is just all yellow. And that was a difficult one. I'm thinking this one will be just as equally difficult, at least for the blue parts, obviously. But I am very much looking forward to having this puzzle because it's awesome. Because it is. And yes, it will be hard, and I look forward to it. I like the challenging puzzles. All the other 4 or 5 puzzles that they have are not as hard. I'd say the minifig head was probably one of the hardest ones. This one will also be, but like I said, I look forward to it. They also have, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit past the ads. More ads. They also have, for books, they have a book coming out called The Art of the Minifigure. Coincidentally, this is the puzzle of the minifig face, or at least half of the puzzle of the minifig faces without the big red guy on it. So there's a I'm just trying to read the article as I talk because I didn't actually read these. They also have one for Build Everyday Lego Creations. They have some notebooks, I believe, for puzzles. As I said, there's the Spaceman puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle, a 2023 wall calendar. I believe this is actually the picture of the puzzle, one of the other puzzles they have. I may be wrong, but which also comes with the extra 3 months, so starts in September. So I'll have to make a reminder to buy that in September. They also have a 2023 days of building calendar. Now I'm wondering if this is or daily build calendar. I'm wondering if this is one of those flipbook styles, where each page is a different day. Like I said, I haven't really looked at it much. Let's just see. Check the pictures out. Chess is played. Oh, so yeah, it's a daily calendar, and it has all the information that way. And this one, just see if they give us some pictures. Yeah, 12 by 12 calendar. Oh yeah, so they have different pictures, one for each month. So that'd be kind of fun. I think I'll add that to my cart. Add to wish list for now. Okay, I might as well do it since I'm interested in those items, right? And then the Space Mission minifig puzzle will also be temporary out of stock. I don't even think they've had these yet. But there, it's on my wish list as well as some other things that, anyway. So yeah, I did some shopping while I was doing the chat. Next up, for anybody who has been fortunate enough to get the Lego Art Project 21226 set, Create Together, which is the one that generates the white classic minifig. Oh, I heard a beep, which means we have a David.
Not the David you were expecting.
It is the David I was expecting. The other David is building a laundry machine. So
how much time does it take to just plug in a washing machine and a dryer?
So I thought that when I bought my washer and dryer recently, well, about 3-4 years ago, but it turns out the dryers now have a hot water hose as well, because the dryers can do steam. They can do steam settings.
Oh, okay.
And because of that, it means that if you don't remember, or if you didn't know that, you then have to buy splitters and all the proper kits, right? Also, his place is pretty old. Well, not old, but I mean his laundry room is quite compact. So I have a feeling that it just getting them physically into the space is going to be, a challenge. But we can wait till next week and ask Dave how it went. But yeah. Plus, it depends if they're already in the basement or not, right? If he's got to get into his basement, then that's another task altogether.
Whoa.
So
Josh could give him a hand.
True. But I mean, if Josh is like my kids, they still don't quite have the upper body strength to help lift heavy things yet. So how you doing?
Good. Sorry for the late entry because I was coaching hockey tonight. We won.
Oh, hockey. Oh, you won. Wait, was that tournament last weekend or this weekend?
Well, it started. It started on Monday.
Yeah. Okay.
We're in the round robin right now, so it started on Monday, and we lost big time on Monday.
Okay.
So, and I thought it was the coach's strategy.
Okay.
The head coach strategy. So I told the other coach that I didn't agree with the strategy, and tonight we went with my strategy, and we won.
There you
and
go.
we won. So yeah. So basically, yeah, we lost big time on Monday, but we ended up winning 3-0, 3-0
Cool.
tonight. So
awesome.
That's why I'm late, because when I came back, I had to eat dinner, and then
you don't need to give us reasons. It's okay. You're allowed to be late. You're allowed to be 20 minutes late. You showed up, unlike Rick and Dave. Rick's in chat. I'm just bugging him now because someone showed up, so now I can bug Rick. Rick's not feeling well though, so but yeah. So
and
yeah,
miracle.
Okay.
On Tuesday, I finally got my February 8th Bricks and Peace order.
Yes, I've heard the February orders are shipping. I've had a few people say that. Ooh, you got the new Space Guys.
Woohoo! Space suit.
Move you over here. We'll go like this. There you go. A little bit. Yeah. My order was the March 1st to March 8th. So I know if yours was shipped, that guy's missing body parts.
Well, I didn't order heads because I had lots of heads, so I didn't put heads on, but hey, I'm kind of frozen here.
No, we saw you. It was okay for us.
Okay.
Yeah, those guys are cool. And the fact that he's got a game controller in his hand.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of game controllers. I didn't know that piece existed.
Oh, yeah. They came in an inch ago, I think.
And when I saw them, I was like, hey, so I ordered 10 of them, so
yeah,
I can have some for any project. I also got 12 of these nice curve.
Oh yes, I have to add those to my. Oh, I can't. I have to put those on my list, but they're not available right now.
Yeah, they're not. Even the minifigs are not available right now because they pulled everything that was novelty from the website right now.
Yeah, so I read.
Even
something...
though I got the big quarter domes.
Yeah. Okay, you got those already. Yeah, mine are.
And they're gone from the website too. So.
Yeah. So what I've read, and I don't know, didn't actually find that article. What I read was that Lego's going to have those parts available after about 3 months of them being available in the set.
Well, I didn't get that part but I got the part that were posted on the Land Ambassador website.
Are you the ambassador?
No, I'm not the ambassador. Patrick Bégin is. Okay, but Patrick shares what he finds on the Land Ambassador network with us. So, and they said that they are actually right now they pulled everything because they're evaluating what they're going to do about about all the novelty bricks and
because they're probably losing sales because people are just buying the parts as opposed to buying the set for that part, right?
Yeah, and Patrick Bégin is the perfect example because we have in our Kellogg forum we have a discussion about bricks and pieces orders. Yeah. And Patrick keeps ordering things, and we're like, hey, where'd you go to build with all these bricks, Patrick? And he says, no, I'm not building anything. I stopped buying sets, and I'm just buying the bricks that I find interesting to add to my collection. So he's the perfect example of
exactly.
Lego losing money and not selling sets because he's ordering directly from bricks and pieces.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm doing the same nowadays. I'm pretty much buying the sets I want versus I want this for the parts, with exception to like the light blue Fiat 500. I did buy that set for the parts because it's just all the blue parts, and it's just easier than trying to buy those online. I would debate the Vespa as well. I might buy the Vespa as well because there's more parts in that color, and I'll never probably build anything in that color. But hey, I want the parts because me. I had the evil thought. I had the evil thought earlier today to start start checking stores when I buy pieces for Maersk Blue pieces, just to see if there's anything available that I don't have, because I have a bit of a unique Maersk Blue collection. I have some parts that were never sold. So it's like, it'd be nice to be able to expand that collection a little bit. But and then they buy Bricklink. They should make up their mind. Yeah, Lego owning Bricklink. Well, I mean, that's making the money, right? And they're still making the money on selling the set, and then they make money on the commission for the person who parts that out and puts it into their store. So then they're making more money. So it works out for them.
And I said it before, and I'll say it again. Lego. Mm-hmm. If you analyze Lego as an individual, he's a control freak. Lego wants to control everything.
Yeah.
They want to control the resale market. Bricklink is the way to go.
Yeah, that is true. But it's actually funny because I saw from Beyond the Brick today had a little thing about hold on, let me just look it up. They had a little advert on their site, like a YouTube video they made that was about an app called Brick Banker, and I clicked on it. It's like a 2-minute thing, so it's like, I wouldn't mind knowing what that is. And it's an app that you have on your phone where it's a database of your parts. You look up the set, you can add that to your set. If you have the set still built, you can just say it's locked, and so those parts aren't in your collection of free parts. So it's kind of like a rebrickable type scenario with that. But they also they were also talking about a marketplace coming via that app. So it's like a Brick Owl type, Bricklink type marketplace. There was no information on it yet, but it looks like that they're kind of going to keep track of your parts, see what parts you have. You can post models of that you've built and list the parts that are in there. So it's a little bit of Bricklink Studio type thing. I don't know if they're going to have an interface to build the models or if it's just the part list. And then the last part is maybe buy those parts on their marketplace.
Ooh.
So it's kind of an interesting thing. So yeah. Any Lego stuff this week other than that part order coming
in? Did I build something? No, I didn't build anything. I posted some pictures of my yellow castle on my Facebook page because I wanted to enter it into the MOC of the month or on Kellogg's forum. So
gotcha.
So and today is the 30th. Tomorrow is the 31st, so it was the last few days. So
gotcha.
I'm probably not gonna win because there's a great mark in there that's already posted about some Ukraine stuff. So it's probably gonna win. I'm probably gonna lose again by a landslide. But again, I participated, and last year I won a BB-8 set because I participated. So
there you go. Participating is half the fun, or half the challenge.
And it was a fun build. It was a fun activity to do with my two youngest children. So
yeah. Hey Shane, sorry you're stuck at work. Hopefully,
yeah,
it doesn't go too late. But anyways, no problem. So Dave, you said you ordered that Bricks and Pieces order. You ordered on March 1st.
February 8th.
Oh, February 8th. Sorry, that was my
So
order.
so 7 weeks, 7 weeks minus 1 day to get to my door.
Okay, so do you know what day it shipped?
I got the receipt last week. I think it was Monday. So it took about a week to get here.
Yeah. I'm just so the 21st, you would have got the 22, 3, 21. I'm just trying to figure out what the actual, and then you received it today. So 22, 3, 30. I'm just curious, like you said, what the turnaround is, so I can guess when mine.
7 weeks minus, like I said, 7 weeks minus 1 day. So
yeah,
6 weeks and 6 days.
Yeah. So 41 days for them to fill the order.
And they still had to, and they still gave me 2,000 points, VIP points, because
you
I called them.
Complain.
Yeah.
I just joke. I'm shaking my head because I can, but I understand. I mean, I'm hearing from the community what's going on as well, right? So it's one of those. For me, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to complain because I know, I know it's not. There's nothing you can do about it, right? And complaining. Anyways, I complained a while ago for because I had done a Bricks and Pieces order, no, a pick-a-brick order. And this is back in the summer when I was building the castle for 1x10 gray plates. And I had called them because it had been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and I hadn't seen them yet. And it had been listed as shipped. But I didn't realize that they came across on the boat from Europe. So they were just slowed up in the boat ride. So yeah, 41 days for your order to be processed. So based on that, if I did mine on March 1st, this is most important for me right now because it's like this plus 41, so equals that plus 41. So April 11th, I could expect hopefully that my order gets shipped.
I got another order that I made on March 8th, so I'm waiting for that one to ship also.
8, and I'm going to do that 22 because I ordered one on the 9th. Dave. Yeah, okay. And based on that, then yours will ship on the 18th. Mine will ship on the 19th-ish. Depending if that's a weekend or not, obviously. That's
well, I also saw another post by Patrick Bégin that he copied from the land forums that they did hire more pickers and that the situation was improving COVID-wise, so they could have more pickers on the floor, and they were adding people on the weekends. So, and they said that they should be up and running like full potential by the end of March.
Okay,
so
well, that's good.
Orders should start tomorrow. Picking up, which is tomorrow. So orders should start picking up, and the time frame should get back to normal, according to Lego.
Yeah. Okay. Total.
Because like a few months ago, the turnaround was like.
Yeah, it was quick.
It was like a week, and your order was shipped.
Yeah, that was before Christmas. Before probably, I would say before Black Friday.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Well, around in I remember putting in an order in November, I think, or October, and the turnaround was like 1 week. So
yeah. So I've just started the spreadsheet for turnaround times. I'm going to try and track other people's turnaround times. No, well, I like knowing this because if the numbers start going down, then it's a good time to order, right?
Yep.
And stuff like that. Of course, the part selection is different too. So
yes, if you get the novelty, but that's what amazes me, because I was looking at the part selection yesterday, and that's when I saw that the minifigs had disappeared, the quarter domes had disappeared, but the Doctor Strange cape is still available.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I don't know if I want that. I already bought the set with it in it, so.
Yeah, but you can just get the cape for
Yeah,
155.
Yeah, do I really need a cape though?
Yeah.
Like, and this is where it's funny because like, do I need that? No, I don't. Do I want that? No, I've already got one. I'm good.
No, I think I'm going to order one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah,
Well, I'm not just going to order one. I'm going to order 3 because if you're ordering one,
yeah,
just order 3. So
yeah. Well, and I mean, you got to be able to fill an order up to at least more than $18, right? So
yeah,
that processing fee goes away. I'd be interested to see. I don't know what the shipping prices are because they haven't actually listed that, and I haven't placed an order on the new system as of yet. So,
well, someone posted on the Kellogg forums that if you get to the threshold of $18,
yeah,
but you don't have anything else in your cart, they're gonna you're not getting the free shipping even if you're over $35. But
really?
if you have anything else in your cart, like if you have a gift with purchase,
yeah,
that if you make the threshold for a gift with purchase, then you get free shipping.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, good to know.
Is it a bug? I don't know, but right now.
Well,
so if you want to order something from Bricks and Pieces or for Pick a Brick, or I don't know what it's called now, just add something to your cart.
Add a collectible minifig or a keychain or something that you want.
Anything. Like,
yeah,
really anything, and be sure to hit that $35 mark, and you get free shipping.
Cool. Okay, why don't we hop back into news? So we talked about the puzzles.
How about well, I missed the first part. Well, how about you, Jeff? Had you done anything lately?
I'll just say no.
Except for from sorting.
I'll say no so that no one has to listen to me say it all again. No, it's joking. I've been pre-sorting colors today, so that's like medium azure, and orangey brown. I just did, or dark orange, I think it is. I've been building the Lunar New Year Festival set.
Ooh.
I built 5 bags and then took a break, so I've got basically all the ice done. Cool. I love it. It's solid. I was surprised that it's not modular like the last one, and I am probably going to debate squaring it off. This is 48 by 36, I think, currently, based on the math, if I'm right. Yeah, 48 by 36. So I was thinking of squaring it off, putting the connections to go into the modular city type stuff. But at the very front, I'd have to basically flatten this out a bit and put a sidewalk in or something.
Yeah.
So, but I love this staircase on the front. It's got the new gray, 3 round and 4 rounds things in there. So it looks really nice.
Yep.
It's a beautiful effect. So
definitely cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been working on that. I might do this again on the weekend. I don't know. I'm sorting. I'm doing round. How can I say it? I'm on round 2 sorting. So I've sorted by color, and now doing round 2, which is taking those colors and breaking them into, 9 or 15 different sizes here, and that's all the stuff that goes in these bins. These bins in here, and then behind me, go the right way. All these bins here are, like this bin is animals and bars and fences and stuff. So I've got a series of bins for all that stuff. So stuff that doesn't go in the regular system but goes into, all the animals in one bin but sorted by type of animal type thing.
So basically, you're a cat herder.
Yeah. So I'm doing that down here. Upstairs, I've got my black, which is the biggest bin, because it's one of those deep Rubbermaid or deep clear Sterilite containers. I'm starting black up there while I watch TV. So I have a station up there. I have stations down here.
I hope that you have good lighting up there, because sorting black is.
Well, yeah, black is the slowest for sure. I do need to upgrade my lighting.
And it kills the eyes. You're like.
Yeah. I definitely want to upgrade my lighting in my living room and dining room, like get some pots and pot lights in or something. But that might be a this year project. We'll have to see. I'm going to get someone in to do it though, because I don't want to deal with that. Well, just because
it's like putting a washer and dryer all by yourself.
Yeah, and indenting it as you go. No, hopefully Dave's doing okay with that. But
we love you, Dave. If you're watching this afterwards,
yes, we love you, Dave. You could have put your washer dryer in on a different night. Does it have to be laundry night tonight? But anyways,
or you could have hired someone to put it in for you.
Well, okay, no, but I mean, for pot lights, I can see that washer dryer. You can do it yourself. I did it.
You can hire someone if you have the means.
Yeah, you can if you want.
And it will take them like 30 minutes tops.
Ooh, yeah,
and you'll be done with it.
Oh, hold on, Dave. I'm going to adjust your mic a little bit, just the volume on you. Don't worry about it. I just might get you to talk for a minute.
Hello.
Say something now.
Hello.
I just try again.
Hello.
Okay. Hopefully, we can hear you still, but hopefully that's a little quieter. Sometimes when you talk, it gets a little loud. So I have the ability to adjust, but anyways, my sister is finally at work. Fell into my car seat due to ice. Wears sprain. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Hope you're careful.
Be careful,
I'm okay.
Yvonne.
Save my coffee. Laugh out loud. The funny thing is, it's homemade coffee that she brought in. I don't think it's Timmy's coffee. Well, because she's driving to Tim Hortons, so I think that's the coffee she brought with her.
Tim Hortons. Why are you bringing coffee to a coffee place?
When you work there, like I assume your coffee's free, but I don't know. I don't know how.
Well, even if
unless she doesn't like the taste of the coffee,
even if it's not free, it's fresh.
It's fresh.
Fresh coffee.
True enough. So yeah, I've been working on that stuff. Generally just watching.
So you're just basically sorting,
catching up on YouTube as well, because I didn't watch YouTube last week because I was sometimes you watch videos and sometimes you want to just watch TV shows. Yeah, I did. I wanted to get away from YouTube for a few days.
I've been catching up on Star Trek Discovery because I haven't seen it, and I'm up to the last episode. I need to watch the last episode.
Oh yeah. This season was really good. And Picard is out now, and I'm thinking I'm caught up on Picard.
No, I haven't watched Picard yet. Okay. I wanted to see Discovery first, then
fair
watch
enough.
Picard
Totally
after.
Get it.
And I need to start watching Halo too, because I want to see.
Oh yeah, Thomas and I watched that last week. We watched the first episode, and I haven't played the game. I've played the Halo.
I know nothing of the game. I know strictly nothing of the game, but I know of the gaming and cultural phenomena. So I'm curious. And it's sci-fi.
Yeah, it's interesting. So. I know very little about Halo, and I was able to follow what was going on. They gave enough backstory. I mean, the only thing I played with Halo is the RTS, the real-time simulator type ones, which are like World of Warcraft. No, Warcraft and StarCraft from Blizzard. So like where the top down and you're just moving your guys around. That's the only version of Halo I've played. And actually, I never finished that. I just realized. But yeah, it's decent enough. It is funny though, because I think they're in the year 2500. In one scene, there's like a Chevy Silver or a Chevy Tahoe pickup truck or SUV sitting in the scene, and it's weathered, but there's no way that Chevy Tahoe survived 500 years. Just saying.
Especially since it's a Chevrolet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's possible it can survive for a while, but anyways.
I would believe that from a Toyota point of view, but
exactly.
That is Chevy.
All right. Why don't we hop back into the news now?
Yes.
So there's a bit of news, a few pages. There's some important news that we definitely want to talk about. Because we're all happy to see it, but we'll get into that as well. So I was mentioning about the Lego Art Project 21266. Lego has provided some free instructions for how to for building some Easter-related models.
That's cool.
That's I thought so too. Also, at Target, this set is currently available at 30% off for you Americans. It's not available for us at any cheaper price because we don't have Target. So
anymore.
Yes, we did. But we still have Toys R Us, so we win there. Bricktales, Lego Bricktales game officially announced. So apparently this is a video game where you run around through, I think it was 5 different Lego worlds, and you try to help other figures out in the story to try and finish the game. I'm looking at this, and it looks like a little bit of Dimensions. It looks like a little bit of Lego Master or Lego Universe.
Yeah.
Bit of a combination of stuff.
They like it's like the that it's like a time twister of a video game.
Yeah, and there's like
they
model
took
building
parts
as well.
of everything and put up a video game.
So. Yeah, so there is a video here, but I'm just going to watch later because I don't want to play it on here because we'll just get in trouble.
And we don't want trouble.
And this is from the Brick Fan, by the way. If anybody does want to watch that video, you can go there. So it looks like looks similar to some of the other stuff we've seen.
I'm gonna say like Matt said, I think it was on Thursday night stream, that the Lego should really get back to its core business of doing sets and build stuff. And I know the kids like all this their video games and apps, but it's not Lego's core business. And every time Lego tries their hand at this, they fail.
So while I do agree with that, at the same time, I think Lego has gathered enough assets and stuff now. Like they bought the Lego Universe software development company. They bought them outright. The system, the program went under, but so they technically had the engine and everything to do stuff. I don't know if that. I don't think that company is still in existence, but I don't know if they absorbed it and started using some of that tech. I mean, I do think that if a kid comes in and plays a video game from Lego, maybe they will be willing to, after they're done, go sit down and build something they saw in the game or whatever, or possibly play with their bricks as well. I would hope. I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm not truly convinced. I think animation, like doing either TV shows or shorts on YouTube, because that's the whole new thing. I think that's a better marketing tool for kids than the video games.
I'm trying to figure out what platform it's available on. So I typed in platform, and now all the P's are highlighted.
Yeah. Experience group portfolio.
But I don't see anything here saying how you play. So if anybody knows in chat, let me know. But I'm just scanning the text. Yeah, 5 different themed worlds. I'm assuming it's a phone game of some sorts, but yeah, it doesn't actually say. So something to keep my eye open for anyway. All right, next up we have the first 90th anniversary set was announced on the 25th, so on Friday last week. And it is a classic space set. So anybody who wants to complain about not having classic space sets, there you go. You have one right there.
It's like this big, though.
It's got trans yellow, and in fact, those pieces, now that I see them, are actually 2x2 trans yellow slopes, which I don't think we've ever had. And I'm looking at that based on the fact that I see a center column in here. Let me just see if I can get in any closer.
Well, there's a backside that you can actually see the set better.
Yeah, good point.
There you go.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to see. Well, yeah, there's the piece there. It is a 2x2 trans yellow 45-degree slope. So it's basically little mini models for everything, including Bionicles. So don't complain anymore, Bionicle fans. I mean, totally complain because that's not Bionicle, but
and it looks awful. It doesn't
it
look
looks
anything.
awful. Yes,
It doesn't look anything like a
yeah.
Bionicle figure, but
But I do like it that it's basically like there's a yellow castle. There's a
yeah,
928.
they took the most iconic or
Sets from
really
each theme.
iconic sets and
Yeah,
made them into like really mini.
yeah, including the
sets.
dots.
Yep.
2020 set.
And friends,
And
there's a friends set.
oh, yes, there is. Yes, this one right here, which is the treehouse. So yeah, I mean, it's what's the box? What's the part count? Oh, this is a French retailer, so we don't actually get that information on the box because in Europe they don't have to. Is there any more information? Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, 2x2 windshield. Cool. 2x2 trans yellow. Oh, and there's an even better picture. Yeah, I didn't realize there were more. The elephant's cute. Oh, it's Fabuland. I just realized it's the Fabuland guy. That's awesome.
Yeah, but they should have included a real Fabuland minifigure.
Yeah,
it would have been like totally awesome.
Agreed. This almost looks like it could be an advent calendar type thing too. It's kind of, I mean, a lot more pieces, but it gives me an advent calendar vibe. But at the same time, I think it's pretty cool because it does play tribute to all the different themes. I'm assuming that you cannot build all this at the same time, although it would be pretty cool if you could. So,
well, you could probably do so because there's not a lot of common pieces between the sets.
Well, I'm just noticing that the duck and the train have the same red wheels. So, unless they've given you 12 red wheels, that's probably yeah. And we wouldn't really know, obviously, until we start seeing part inventories and stuff for this. Let's see what else is up. So we did talk about the Star Wars dioramas last week, but the third one hadn't actually been displayed, hadn't been announced officially yet, which is the trash compactor.
That is really cool. That is a really cool set.
It is. I like it. I think it needs more trash in it for this scene, but they've done this
and more different colored trash. I've seen some MOCs out there.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That they added a little more color, and I think it adds to the effect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll down to the trash compactor one, but we did talk about the X-wing or the Death Star trench last week.
And the Dagobah one.
And the Dagobah one. This is American, but $80 American. $60 for the Death Star trench.
The trash compactor is actually $109.99.
Yeah.
For
Canadian, yes.
But for 1,000 pieces, that's not so
bad. And yeah, 89. And this one's a Walmart exclusive in the States. I don't know if it'll be here in Canada if it was a Walmart exclusive. But it does compact. And when it's compacted, it does look like there's a lot of trash in there. So it looks good that way. I'm just thinking this way, it just looks a little too open.
I'm wondering if the trash is actually like just laying there and you're just compacting it, or
everything's physically attached.
Oh, cool.
Because you can see there's a hinge plate here. From what I can see, because I did see a video on Lego's site that was showing that it was compacted, and everything looked like it was a video showing it coming in and out, and it was everything looked to be attached, like nothing was loose and getting caught. So yeah, but there was an article I had seen that said, "Are these too expensive?" So $59 US. Well,
I don't know. You do get a lot of pieces. They're not big pieces, but you did get a lot of bricks for your buck. So as a price point, I don't think they're that much expensive.
Sorry, Jeff Brickham's down. I think he's talking to me. I have the wheels I'm looking for in your Bricklink store. That is. Well, cool. Place an order.
Yeah.
I might actually be heading down there in the next 2 to 3 weeks, at least to the GTA area. So we can always do a meetup if you want, Rick. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, on to the next news item. There was also another Star Wars set leaked. This is from, well, not leaked, I guess, because the UK Lego shop
It's leaked by Lego, so
yeah, leaked by Lego, but not officially. Like, I don't think there's actually official images, are there?
Nope. It would just that
actually,
image.
yes, there are.
Oh, there.
Yeah. Well, there's a link now to the. Oh, maybe not. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it's probably just a scene of the kid playing with it. That's what got leaked. Just seeing if it's actually still here. It looks like they took it down. So anyways, it was a kid playing with the Republic fighter tank. Now, I've heard a bunch of people saying this one doesn't look all that great compared to the last one. I've also seen someone did a comparison, like mock this up in LDD or in Bricklink Studio, and put it together next to the original set that they built. It's actually a lot taller, so it is a bigger set. There's thoughts that this might be a junior set because of the large pieces here, but I don't think it is. Based on all the smaller parts that you're seeing around here, I don't think that's a junior set. But it's comes with a Mace Windu and a bunch of figures from the 187th, which, from what I recall and what I've heard online, like rephrase that. From what I've heard online, I didn't know this stuff. The 187th Legion Airborne Trooper kit or characters are actually not part of the current universe of Star Wars. They were in the retcons older stuff before Disney bought it. Or they just never made it into the current storylines. So maybe they will. But anyways, or Lego's just running out of things to talk about or to sell. So the biggest news of the week was that the Disney Lightyear sets have been revealed. Coming out April 24th, I think, if I'm right. I'll double check that date as we scroll down.
Yeah, April 24th. Yep.
24th. So the first one is the Zurg battle with Zurg. And based on the last time we saw Zurg, he was, minifig height. Well, no, actually, that correction. They did give us a large Buzz figure in the first years,
and
a large Zurg.
That kit was dirty Brixton a lot.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, and they don't show this. I don't know if there is a Zurg minifigure inside, or if the Zurg is actually just this big. So Lightyear, for anybody that doesn't know, maybe my sister might be in this scenario. Lightyear is the Disney movie, the Pixar movie that's based on Toy Story, and in Toy Story, Andy is watching a movie during the show, and then he gets all excited about Buzz Lightyear, and the movie he's watching is Lightyear, which is what they're going to put out this year. So it's the story of Buzz Lightyear.
They're putting together the movie that was
referenced in the movie.
And that was the base of the toy that actually ended up in Toy Story.
Exactly. Personally, totally awesome. Side note, there is a Lego. The director of this movie is a Lego fan.
Andy McPhee.
Alex, Andy,
Alan McPhee.
Yeah. Anyway, well, hopefully his name will be mentioned in here somewhere. And in Twitter, Fazoom's not on anymore. Otherwise, he'd be pulling his hair out because it's not. It's both of those names are wrong. It's an A name and it's on the tip of my tongue, and I'll get to it in a minute when I remember. But because he was a director on the movie, he had input with Lego on how the sets should look and stuff, and he purposely gave us a yellow windscreen because he's a classic space fan, and we love him. And apparently, some of the other ships also have yellow windscreens.
Yep.
Like some of the other ships in the movies. So if they ever do any more ships based on this, we're gonna get more yellow windscreens. So it's awesome. Angus
McLean.
Yeah, Angus
McLean.
Yeah. Is he related to John McClane?
No, because John McClane just retired too soon.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, did you hear what Bruce Willis is retiring because of?
Yeah,
speech related issues with his brain. I had never heard of that. Well, I mean, I've probably heard of that, but never really thought about it.
I'm very familiar with it because my dad actually is.
Oh, okay. I can't think of the term now.
So
APH aphasia.
It's aphasia. Well, I know the term in French. I know the term in French.
Yeah.
Translated in English is like.
Well, we'll just say that how I said it is right, and because we don't know any better, and whatever, we know what it is. But yeah, There was a weird side note or sidebar. So the first set really that we'll go at with bigger pictures is the Cyclops Chase, which is a 4+ set. It's a $20 set. It comes with some big pieces like these legs and arm joints. But figs have, it's got a couple of figs. It's got this nice armor with the helmet. And every time I see this girl's hair, I'm thinking this is a hidden Minky. Just saying, hair with 2 round dots. But yeah, it's the cheapest of the sets.
For a 4+ set,
it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I mean, looking at this dome is it's the new one that was in the Harry Potter sets in clear, the Harry Potter owl moments set, I think it was, with the books of the owl. It's also the eye in trans yellow. This comes as the eye for the Doctor Strange monster, the squid monster. I can't think of what he's called. It's actually got it's actually hollow on the inside, and they've just put like a plate or a tile inside to fill in the space. But just seeing some of these parts, it's like kind of cool. Although this will be printed, but hey, I could see a lot of mockers taking this eyeball and making it into a lot of different things. So,
or just make a really larger yellow Cyclops.
Yeah, for sure. It must be 10 o'clock because my kid just started walking around the house because his internet cut out. So yeah, that starts at 19 US, which will be like 25 Canadian.
They're already on the Lego shop website.
Yeah, they are already. Yeah, actually, well, I've got the other one here, which we'll get to. The last one we haven't seen. Hey, I know that guy. He's a master. Oh no, he's a host of Lego Masters.
He's the host.
He's also Batman. So next, here's the back shot of it. So yeah, it's a basic build. Not much to it. But like I said, might be worth pick up. I don't know. Next up is the Zerg set that we saw earlier. This will just give us a little bit better pictures. $29.99 US, so probably about 45 Canadian, 49 Canadian, somewhere in that range.
39.99 actually.
Yeah, okay, $39.99. Yep. Dave is already looking it up, probably.
No, I posted it on my Facebook page.
Okay, fair enough. So this one comes with socks.
I looked up I actually posted the link to the Lego shop website.
Sorry, I was just seeing if socks came in that one. So this comes with Socks the cat and the two main characters in Buzz Lightyear in the actual armor that we see. Although his wings are a different color, they're dark brown. Still a pretty cool set. I mean, this is one of those, oh look, they built a mech, but this one I would consider buying because it is a character and it's not just a suit that someone's wearing, right?
And he actually has knee joint because someone was on Kellogg was complaining that he didn't have any movable knee joint, but he does.
He does. Yeah, it's slight. It's not a huge amount of movement based on the angles I'm seeing, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. And the red whip antenna is coming back, trans red, which I think was already available in something else recently.
That white robot with the arm is totally cool.
And it looks a lot like one of the ones from WALL-E.
Yeah.
Someone had mentioned it on Fazoom stream the other night, and I can't think of the name of it, but And last but not least, the one that we are all happy to see, which is $49.99, also $64.99 Canadian. Which that's been on my screen since they announced the set, and it says Buzz's the XL-15 spaceship Night Kiddo, which looks absolutely amazing. I will definitely be buying one of these the day it comes out because I want that windshield as soon as possible, and I like the set in general. I'll probably end up buying
the set looks cool for the price point. It actually looks cool. It looks like the ship in the movie.
Yes.
A little smaller.
Yeah, smaller scale.
Smaller scale, but totally Lego got the look.
They did, yes. So the backside of it is here as well. So they've got two more of these troopers. The cats, the Socks the cat, and computer Buzz. Now, it looks like every set comes with this power crystal as well. So obviously that's going to be a big part of the story, I would assume.
It's actually an Easter egg because in the first Toy Story movie, when Buzz comes out of his box, he actually looks for power crystals for his spaceship.
Yeah.
So I think they totally played on that for that movie.
I'm going to go to the actual pictures for a second because I just noticed something on the back side of this ship.
Yeah, those look like new pieces.
I'm also seeing some trans yellow back here, and I don't think that's clear all the way through. I think there's something trans yellow right in the center here where that loading area is.
Well, there's a top picture somewhere if you're.
Yeah, let me just see if.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that seems to be kind of in between. Oh, maybe this looks like there might be a trans yellow plate there. It's hard to tell because it's black on black, but just above the power crystal, it looks like there might be something trans yellow there. And yes, sis, if you're still listening, we all live for the color transparent yellow.
Yes.
That is just us, and that's the way it is. Back to that one. See, it still looks bigger here. So I don't know what's going on there. There might be something else in there. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this set greatly. I will probably, it is currently not on pre-order, right?
Nope.
No, currently not.
Because I would have pre-ordered it.
Yeah,
I would
me
have
too.
pre-ordered
Whoops,
it.
Jump the gun there. But it's and it's a 4x10 windscreen as well, which is a new windscreen for us. Which is awesome.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4,
it's not a windscreen that I don't think it's a windscreen that we've seen in other colors yet.
No, but you know what? Give me a second here. Lego Movie.
No.
What? Did you already check?
Yeah.
It's not the same one?
No.
Was it Lego Movie 2 or Lego Movie?
With the Betty spaceship?
With the Betty, no, there was a poster with had a small spaceship in the background. It wasn't spaceship.
The Lego Movie 2 when Benny the Queen is offering Benny lots of spaceship and.
I remember it was in a poster though too. That's why I'm just kind of Lego Movie 2 posters. I just try to do a quick scan here. No, you know what? I think it was Lego Movie 1.
Really?
Yeah. And I meant to look for that 2014. That's helpful to have too. It was a picture, and you know what it was? I think it was this right here. See that?
Wait.
Oh no, that one's different. This one's curved.
Yeah.
And I think this one exists in dark smoke right now as well.
Yeah.
But sorry, I did remember. Yeah, I did remember. That was a little side note, but I did remember that windscreen had a windscreen that was yellow had been shown, and we never got it. All right. Anyway, okay. I'm happy this is happening. Okay, next up, Lego Easter 2022 promotion is now on Lego's website. And for the record, it's orders over $80 Canadian. And it's this little set with the chicks and the egg. Yeah, I don't know why that's coming up. They're saying over $40 or more, but it's $80 Canadian. So, that's this kit. Sorry. This is the promo kit. Hold on, I have to go back up and at least that I had changed. Lego Easter promotions are now live, and there are a few things you can pick up for free. You can meet certain requirements. First, the Lego seasonal Easter chicks. This one, we purchase 65 or more,
which is
decent.
85.
Yeah, which is 85 for us. This will run from now until April 16th. The second is the Lego Creator Easter Bunny. That is only available in Lego stores with purchase of $40 or more. This will run the same period of time.
Lego store only.
Yeah, so you can basically go to Lego store and for $85 Canadian, get both of these thrown into your bag.
Yeah.
Because there's no limitation. The taxi cab is also available, but it's only available when you buy a modular building. So I thought that was kind of a cruel thing, because we've already bought, like most people have already bought the newest modular and has them all, so you still can't get this unless you buy another modular. So this should have been the scenario back in January, technically, but anyway.
Yeah.
I did manage to get one of these sets, and I've actually mostly built. Where has that been? I have one mostly built under my table, but I'm still waiting for that March 8th or March 1st Bricklink order, or Bricks and Pieces order, to finish it. So anyway, okay, next. Lastly, we have the what's available as of April 2022. Lastly, for at least news from this site. So I just thought I'd show it because April 1st is Friday. We've already talked about the promos. So April 1st available sets will be the Iron Man and
the brick sketches.
Brick sketches for not Iron Man, sorry, for Miles Morales and Iron Man, which they only show the Miles Morales one, so sorry. The Back to the Future DeLorean time machine will be available. There's some Duplo sets. So the Jurassic Park Duplo set is for April 17th. Also April 17th are all the Jurassic Park sets. So there's actually not a lot coming out April 1st. Also, I guess around the same time is the Marvel Endgame sets, or Marvel sets.
Yeah.
And also onto that now, we have in April 24th, we have the sets, the Lightyear sets. Yeah.
Lightyear sets. Yeah.
It's funny though, because there's no date on those Marvel ones, so I don't know if they're the same price. Anyway. We did talk about these sets, but just because, pieces, there are only a few new pieces available in these sets, at least new recolors of parts. There's no physically new pieces. So there's a couple of pages of this. Well, prints and tiles. We got the computer that R2 plugs into. And some, these parts are new in light gray. They're a newer part in general, but light gray is a bonus. And the video, the thing that goes on the side of the video kits.
That droid leg in gray is very interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Did someone ask about video earlier on? I remember seeing video somewhere, and I don't remember if it was in this chat or not. Oh, has anybody managed? Jeff had said it. Sorry, Jeff, I forgot about it. I read it. Has anybody managed to do anything with the video box-like pieces yet? So like the clear... almost reach it. Sorry, loud. Jeff's talking about, I'm assuming, the clear dome pieces.
Yeah.
That are right
saw some mocks. I saw someone do a mock with those pieces. It's like a futuristic skyscraper.
Yeah, I've seen them as windows and stuff. I have a bunch of them in my Bricklink store, and they're not going to sell for a very long time. And I have all 8 of them from the sets because, I had to collect them all. So I am planning to try and figure something out to do with it as well. Not sure exactly what that is yet, but it's in my plans. And then there's some new prints. But
30 R2.
Yeah, these are probably the best out of all of them. Well, there's the 3PO and stuff too, but anyways, I'm not going to continue with this just because we've already talked about it. This is how we wash our hands with paper towels. This is something interesting too. The Lego Skywalker Sega video game is coming out in April 5th, so next week. And as a promo, Lego sent out the TT Games combo. They've sent out this this Gonk droid, which is actually a puzzle box. And a puzzle box is something that basically you have to figure out how to get it open, and you push and pull different things to get parts out of it to continue.
Dave needs one of these.
Yeah, Dave needs one of these. And anyways, so this on the brickfanatics.com, there is a video attached that the guy shows how you open it up. I'm not going to show it here because A, I don't want to give away the fun of it, and B,
we don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, just don't want to give it away. But anyways, there is a video there on it kind of shows you what the idea is. Gonk. Anyways, lastly, not Lego related necessarily, but Lego related because of Star Wars. Season 3 of The Mandalorian has wrapped up, and it seems to be a full season, so 8-ish episodes or so. So that will probably be debuting, I would guess, sometime in later this year, so like October, November.
Probably, for fall.
Yeah. So that brings us to our chat subject, and we're an hour 15, so we're actually not doing too bad on time. Oh, Dave shared something. What's this? Ooh. Oh, that's the scene from.
That's the scene from the Lego Movie 2, and you see in the background there's some pretty interesting. I think I can zoom in.
Yeah, can you bring it any closer? So that looks like the trans yellow train window.
Yeah.
Like from one of the train sets, but in trans yellow. Are they all? They're all using pretty much the same, aren't they?
Well, not
the middle one might be different.
Yeah.
Huh.
And this is actually very cool.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I need to get to bed slightly earlier today. Cool.
I wish I could build all these spaceships. I wish I could recreate that exact scene in the layout. That would be so awesome.
The problem also is like the blue girders going up on the side here by the white ship on the right. They exist, but the ones going across horizontally don't in blue.
Yeah.
There's a lot of parts that just don't exist.
Yeah.
Also, like I was saying, that windshield doesn't exist, and they never made that windshield in clear, only in translate blue, and maybe a dark smoke. So if you add it in clear, you could at least use Tamarack or Sharpie it to get the yellow effect. But that is the original. That is the original communication tower, isn't it? Right in front of it on the left.
I think so.
Yeah. So you can build that at least.
I could get that at least.
Can you zoom back a second, just to get the full screen?
Oh yeah.
The Lenny, Jenny, Benny, and Kenny set was that released as part of the Lego Movie? It was, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
it was exactly for that scene.
Yeah. So the Kenny here in pink right on that ship. That's the actual one for the set, I think.
Yeah.
I took it apart just recently, so I don't remember now. But cool. I haven't watched Lego Movie 2 for a while, so I got to go back and watch that. But thankfully, because you shared that, it's given me a second here to just get our chat subject ready. That's Excel. I don't want Excel. Oh, no, wait. Before I do that, let's go back to here. We'll do our quick recap of sets. 798. So we've 5 sets have been added. Let's just quickly grab our availability here. 534 available. So Lego has increased their available sets. 199, still the same amount out of stock. Less coming soon. So obviously we've had some sets added. And 32 on back order. 799. Again, the math doesn't work out. Lego's got something wrong in their database. But yeah, staying stable at least. So now it's kind of getting boring because it's not that interesting anymore, at least that part. So we'll just get rid of that.
Because they're not getting better, but they're not getting worse. It's just
exactly. All right, on to our actual chat subject, which is Lego MOCs and photography. By the way, this image, I put the website where I grabbed it off of because it is a Lego set and I didn't want to steal someone's picture. But trying to find a picture of someone taking Lego photography MOCs can be difficult. So in general, do we? How can I say? In general, do people like take the time to actually professionally, pseudo professionally record their or photograph their MOCs, or are you just taking a picture of your MOC on your table with maybe something behind it temporarily, or just on your table as is? And why do you and why don't you? I guess really. Dave Sincere, actually. Dave,
well,
this is his one of his ideas.
Yep.
So
well, when I want to present a MOC, usually I don't go all professional, but I do take the time to take good pictures of specific MOCs.
Okay.
And by taking the time, I mean like not having something else in the background, or if I do have something else, like maybe a base plate, something neutral that will emphasize so the focus can be on the actual creation. But
makes sense.
I what I don't use is a lightning
A light tent.
lighting, a light tent like we saw in the
picture.
presentation. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't use that. I did want to build one, but never got around to doing it actually.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But I do think that those who take the time to take good pictures of their MOC, they get more recognition, they get more exposure, and they do get more attention. They do get more attention to their MOCs, actually.
Yeah, I agree. That makes sense. And I mean, it used to be, and I was going to share that. Actually, let me just share that now. In order to get on one of the top Lego sites for popularity of, hey, look at these cool builds, Brothers Brick. One of their criteria is you must have an image that doesn't have any clutter in the background. So you'll see on Brothers Brick, okay, they have articles for sets and stuff too, but everything is a professionally photographed thing. And yeah, I get it. It looks awesome when everything's the same. But for people who just don't have the skills, or don't have the ability or the time or the space to set up a light tent or like take a photo of something like this, I mean, it's one of the reasons why I haven't done a lot of mine photos. Like, I've had a few models that I've done it with a light tent. The main one being, did I close that browser? I did. Hold on, let me just pull up my history here for a second. I did the Flickr restore window. Let's just pull this one back up. Oh, it was on the Lego sets one. So for the Royal York Hotel, and I threw the pictures up here. And now this is not like when you pull up these pictures. I put a cloth around it because I couldn't fit this in a light tent. And I did this. I took the photos, put them up on Flickr with the background on it, with the white background on it, because to me that was good enough. Now the very last photo in this gallery, the very last few photos. So here's the next ones. I have actually removed digitally all the curtain behind, or the cloth behind it. And this model did actually get features on Brothers Brick. And I mean, it wouldn't have if I didn't do that. But, and the only reason I did it was because it was something I wanted to have. Like, I wanted Royal York Hotel to see it and stuff as well. So I did that as a, as to try and get it out there a bit. But normally I couldn't be bothered. I was also just kind of looking for, I have done in the past. Sorry, I'm just going to go back to us here. I have done in the past where I've just pulled up the Classic Space logo. It was on one of my screens earlier on, a blue screen, and I just took a picture of my minifigures, like my Classic Space minifigures, on that as a background, just to give it something so that it wasn't all clutter and you could see the figures a little more clearly. But beyond that, I mean, who's got the space to set up a light? Like I've seen people's layouts or people's rooms where they have this set up as a professional thing. They have a table in the corner of their room or whatever.
The only person I do know that actually has a studio is one of Kellogg members who is a real life photographer in real life. So he has a studio at home, so he can take great pictures of his mock because he has a studio at home.
Yeah.
He's
Exactly. He's
already
already got the
built in.
space set up for it.
He's
Right?
got a space set up, the lighting, and he has the skills on Photoshop to edit his photos and.
Jason Alleman, I know he has a light. He's got a space in his room set up to take photos, but I mean, he does stuff more of as a job than as a hobby necessarily. The other reason why I don't do it is because I don't have that many light sources. I've got a couple of lamps or whatever, but right now they're the lamps that are in my bedroom. I have like cheapy bendy lamps. I don't have adult lamps in my bedroom. I just have two on either nightstand. I have just two simple desk lamps, just to give light to the room. But you need to have all the equipment and stuff. It all takes up room, and I have a huge basement, but I don't want to designate a little area of that basement to be something for taking pictures because, well, I don't know that many of I won't say many of my mocks are picture worthy. Are like sometimes it's just not worth it to me to take all the effort to digitally alter it. I'd rather be building and sorting and doing Lego stuff.
Yeah.
Then
one thing I do take great care of is that when I'm doing a show, I actually do take the time to take good pictures of my layout. And because that for me is, well, I want to showcase what I did at that show, and I want people to see the details that they might have missed when they visited the show and they saw the layout but didn't have time to look at all of the little details, because I do actually put a lot of details in my layout. So
makes sense. I was gonna say I just searched I'm looking at my Google Photos trying to find that background of the figs, and I searched for classic space, and it must be because I have a folder set up that way, because I found all my classic space images of the hangers. I'm like, oh, that's probably because I've actually tagged them with classic space. But anyways, I don't know. Trying to think, there was something else I had done that for. I know. I did for September, which is the September contest where you have to build a ship that's like over 100 studs long. That's another one where you do have to actually have a background. You have to have like a plain background behind it, because they take that photo of your ship and put it into this big massive photo of everybody's ships. And someone does that every year, usually does that every year. And there's for certain things I can see that you need to do it, but I mean the effort involved. Like I have a light tent actually that right here, this black bag right here that's sticking out on the side. That's my light tent. It's like just something you can fold down. So I do have one here. Like I said, just I don't know. It's not something that I tend to do. I'm actually this back room, this darkness right here is the back room that used to be where the kids had their Lego, and it's pretty much all taken apart now and sorting into my collection. And I might maybe possibly take a space in there and do something if I want to as a light tent, but or as a photographing area. But I mean, again, I'd rather set up a model in there or put storage in there for some of the my overstock of that, just to free up some space on my shelves. Because as I'm sorting all these colors, like the colors I have here, these bins are needing to expand, and this whole section of bins is already maxed out. There's actually a gap here, but that's because up here there's 3 bins, and this is a gap for 2. So I'm actually at the point now where I have to reorganize stuff, which is one of the reasons you don't want to sort, because then you have to do reorganizing that you didn't expect to do. But yeah, what can you do, right?
You could get out of the hobby, sell your collection. That would
then what would I do in this stream?
Well, you could talk about other geeky stuff.
There is no such thing. No, there isn't. Actually, well, considering last week we talked about Star Trek for a while, or Star Wars, or whatever. Which is Star Trek? Yeah. Anyway.
Was Star Trek? I think it was Star Trek.
And now in chat, Jeff earlier had said, Jeff had earlier said, this is not about photographing, had said that he just does just regular pictures. He doesn't bother with the background. Mr. Blue, I can't use the camera on my phone. Fair enough. As I mentioned, Fazoom, he posted in our online chat, or in our offline chat, in our Facebook group, that he usually just takes a picture as it is on his desk, for most cases.
Yes, but he did some nice pictures with his Ice Planet figures and his Ice Planet monster.
That was on Instagram, right?
Yep.
Let's pull that up.
He posted them on Facebook too.
Yeah, I'm just pulling them up on Instagram because that's just easier.
Yep.
We'll just share his stuff. He's not watching anymore. He's gone to bed. That's for Zoom, by the way, if you didn't know. So yeah, when he does his videos though too, he also has this blue board at his desk, so he kind of angles stuff on there. So we have this photo here.
Yeah.
Which he's just got something in the background to kind of dull it out, right? But you can still see his blue border in the background. It's just blurry, it's just because it's far enough away, it's been blurred. So I don't know if that would be something that would actually make it onto Brothers Brick or not, because yes, probably it's blurred, not. But then you also have this here, right? Which this is his custom version of the new sets.
Yep.
Some expansion of it, because he managed to get those domes too already. But to be defected. I'm assuming that's supposed to be disinfected. Anyways, I love Old Gray Brick. He's awesome. I should build one of those.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, it's everybody does stuff differently, obviously, as well, and he hasn't posted a lot of MOCs on here. Oh, there you go. Oh, hey, actually, Jeff was asking about that canopy. Oh, now we're watching a TikTok. There's the canopy. And Jeff has made, or Fazoom has made it into a spaceship. So there has been people that have done stuff. So there you go. I need to, I wonder what his connection there was. Because that's the hard part, is that connection right there.
Yeah.
To lock in. And I figured out a few things for it, but I'd be interested to see what he had done. Anyway. Okay. So I guess in summary, if you want to be on Brothers Brick, if you want to have your pictures, you probably will get better reception if you do some digital altering to your photos. You put a light tint in behind it to give yourself a neutral background, and do the coloring. Yes, you will get better results when people are looking at photos and stuff. But at the same time, is it worth your effort? Depends what you want, right? If you're just saying, "Hey guys, look what I built," then
if you just want to share something with your friends, with your fans, with your entourage or whatever.
Yeah.
With your Facebook Lego group, or with your log, you don't have to, be professional, have a light tent and
Agreed.
Throw everything in there. You just take a good picture of your MOC, different angles, not too much clutter in the background.
Yeah.
And you could be good. But if, like you said, Jeff, if you want to be recognized, if you want to be on Brothers Brick and all these different websites that features, you have to, get the nice pictures and the nice neutral background and good lighting.
That being said, and Rick, I'll get to your comment in a moment, but I just noticed that this picture, which is MJ from Spider-Man, or Zendaya, I guess, it's like, oh my god, this one was taken on a carpet and they didn't alter it or edit it out. So Brothers Brick just broke their own rule. By the way, there is a mail-in rebate on Michelin tires, and as Brickham's Den mentioned earlier, a sale on women's shoes and clothing. I'm not sure why these are coming up in mine. Anyway. Oh yeah, exactly. On the connection on the video canopy, the connection points are very limited, it seems. The ship looks interesting. Yes, agreed. I did figure something out with Matt a little while ago from Old Gray Bricks. And I forget what that connection was. But I've been playing with that connection point as well in a while, and if I find any good ones, I'll post them. But yeah, so we're about an hour and a half, a little over 1:35. So I think we'll probably call it for the night.
Yep.
Dave looks kind of tired. I'm just gonna blame Dave. Looks kind of tired. Yeah, exactly. As he's been playing,
I look tired. You're the one holding the button.
Yeah, I'm holding the button. I'm tired too. I've been up late sorting for the past few nights, and it's like, yeah, I need to go to bed early tonight. Because kids don't go to school. Just catching up on the last bit of chat.
Except mine. I have COVID at home. My wife got COVID, and my youngest one got COVID. So my wife is at her 5th exposure because she had it back in November 2020. She had her 3 doses, and now she got COVID again.
Oh, jeez.
So,
5th exposure. Okay, so you're counting her doses as exposure.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's gotten it 3. Okay.
No. So she got.
Her body's been exposed to it.
Yeah, her body's been exposed to it 5 times. And after she tested positive on Saturday, we tested everybody. I tested negative again. So I'm like immune to this. I'm invincible. And my two oldest, they also tested negative. So and I'm not isolated because it's not a requirement anymore in Quebec. If you're
same.
You just have to watch our symptoms. So
yeah,
and I tested my 2 other kids again on Sunday night just before sending them to school. They still tested negative. They don't have any symptoms left. So basically, just my wife and my youngest are staying home.
Geez. Yeah.
Well, they're supposed to end their isolation tomorrow. So
okay, well,
but my youngest still woke up with the raw breathing, and he was coughing a little last night. So I'm not sure I'm gonna send him to school yet.
Yeah, better safe than sorry for a few more days. And Jeff, to answer your question, that connection point on those video containers is actually a harder connection than you think.
Yeah.
I think it's the same as the turntable type connection. The new turntable plates might fit in, but some of them don't fit well. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're sorry to hear that. What's going on in your world there, Dave?
Well, they're okay. It's like a big cold right now, but
yeah. So, but anyway, we will call it for the night. Everybody take care, especially you, Dave, because
I'm invincible.
You're invincible. Yeah,
I'm invincible.
You say that until you're not, right? Yeah, exactly.
No. I'm invincible. I don't get sick. Remember Quebec City? This summer I went to Quebec City, and all my family got sick except me. Again,
invincible. All right. Well, before Dave becomes totally superheroes out and thinks he can put on a cape and go fly somewhere and
save Ontario.
We'll call save Ontario. We'll call it tonight. See you guys. Have fun.
Bye.
And, we'll be back next week, maybe Sunday, if someone wants to do a live chat. We'll see.